Donald Trump wanted to take the United States out of NATO during his first term, but was repeatedly talked out of this by senior administration officials. The 2024 Republican presidential candidate is already discussing how he might pursue a possible second term in the White House if his demands are not met by NATO. He and his policy-swerving allies are also toying with how Trump could dramatically reduce America's involvement to, in his words, a mere reserve position in NATO. While former president privately discussed United States' role in transatlantic military alliance. This year, Trump made clear that he did not want NATO supporters be appointed to top ranks of a second administration. According to sources, there are people who have heard him make such comments. The former president made such jabs at the long-standing alliance during talks about Russia's ongoing war in Ukraine. Sources say Trump continues to express openness to removing the United States from NATO entirely. But Trump suggested this could be avoided if the alliance he once described as outdated caved into his newest demands. This would include the desire of non-American members to increase defense spending even further and more rapidly, and a reevaluation of the fundamental principle that an attack on one member is equivalent to an attack on all members. While in office, Trump repeatedly mocked this collective defense clause of the North Atlantic Treaty, known as Article 5. In the Oval Office in mid-2018, the then-president began reading from a written list of smaller NATO countries that some claimed most Americans had never heard of before. A former senior administration official told Rolling Stone. Trump later said it made absolutely no sense to start World War III over the sovereignty of some of these countries and that he should not automatically be forced to insert American troops into such a crisis. Any threats or actions taken by Trump in reshaping the U.S. role in NATO will, of course, depend on Trump being re-elected next year. During his 4 years as leader of the free world, he unleashed anti-NATO sentiment on several occasions, but bowed to internal pressure. Foreign Policy Research Institute Black Sea researcher Dr. This would be an extremely foolish effort, especially at a time when war is raging in Europe and much of Europe is looking to the United States to prevent further conflict. Aaron Stein said. He says in response to Trump's NATO-sceptic policy goals, trading allies based on ignorance, and Trump being uninformed on this issue, is just stupid for the broader national security of the United States. But this time, a number of nationalist allies and pro-Trump policy advocates were willing to offer former president frameworks for how to align the U.S. approach North Atlantic Treaty Organization with MAGA. One possibility that has intrigued Trump in recent months is what the former president privately referred to as NATO on hold. According to Su,